Hi there everyone, and a very warm welcome to this lesson on reading the notes of the bass clef. As we've said before, we use the bass clef when we want to write down music that is for lower sounding instruments like maybe the double bass or the cello or the tuba or the notes that we play with our left hand when we're playing the piano. Now you might say to me at this point, well, I play the flute or the clarinet or the violin, and so my instrument makes use of the treble clef, and so I probably don't need to know about the bass clef. While that's strictly true, I'd really recommend having a go at learning these notes on the bass clef. For example, you might want to work together with somebody who plays an instrument that uses the bass clef, and so it'd be really helpful if you're able to see in the music the notes that they're playing, which are just as important as the notes that you're playing. Also, you might just want to go and explore for your own interest some music that was written for the cello or written for the bass clarinet, for example. If that's the case, a little bit of knowledge as to how to read the bass clef will come in incredibly handy. Let's get started by having a look at the names of the notes represented by the lines on the bass clef. These are, going from the bottom of the staff, G, B, D, F, and A. A useful little phrase that helps us to remember this is good boys deserve fresh apples. Secondly, we need to know the names of the notes that are represented by the spaces on the bass clef. These are, again, going from the bottom of the staff, A, C, E, and G. The way that I like to remember these is as follows. All cows eat grass. A, C, E, and G. And so reading the notes on the bass clef is really no more difficult than reading the notes on the treble clef. All you need to do is to be able to recognise very quickly which line or space the particular note is resting on, and then being able to remember which letter name that particular line or space refers to. There's no magic wand, I'm afraid, and no shortcuts. Really, the only way to get really good at this is to practice a lot. In the next lesson, we'll have a look at how we sometimes bring both the treble and bass clef together to form what's known as the grandstaff. This is the type of staff notation used for pianists, and so it's a really important thing for us all to have a look at.